Season 3, presented by Meralco Investments Corporation and Southern Global Power. This is the first game of today's doubleheader featuring the PLDT Digitals versus Meralco Linemen. We are one of our original games with PLDT Mexico Leagues. Now let us meet the starters from both teams. First draw. The PLDT Digitals. On court number 9, Jamel Shen. Also court number 18, Mark Alken. At court number 6, Michael Limasa. Also court number 19, Martin Reyes. Man in the middle, number 21, Michael Gutierrez. Now let us see the starters from Meralco Linemen. Up there number 45, Rob Suman. Also for number 16, Rico Mello. At 4, number 22, Dominic Alonso. At 4, number 24, Joel McGilly. Playing center number 13, Mark Bowman. Our internationals for today's match with J.D. Maligaya. Umpire 1, Dennis Stolik. Umpire 2, Evan Candor. Once again, this is your Ramadan Basketball League Season 3. Copy, Bixie. We're Sports Center. This is now protesting for Joel McGilly. That's his first personal foul. First team over Meralco Linemen.
As expected. Sorry, just arrived here coming from traffic. Folks, this is the final day of eliminations. Actually, this is the game that was cancelled last April, Friday, the last April, or last Friday of April rather. This first game, PLDT versus Meralco Linemen. This will be the jockeying for positions.
Pwede makahingi nga ako ng halftime. Pahingi ako ng team standings yung kompleto kasi i-explain ko sa viewers eh. Ang dami ko. Paki ano na lang. Hindi kayo na kasi ang dami kong script na gagawin eh.
Alright. 3-2 is the count now. Now, folks, on the course of this broadcast, I will explain to you in detail what will be the playoffs look like. Now, these two teams that we have right now, it is very imperative that in the team standings, they will play their best game yet. PLDT wearing in light. Meralco Linemen, the host team, wearing in black. Hits from Pulme at low post. From Pulme with a spin. From Pulme with a hook. Good evening from the Meralco Gym in Pasig City. My name is Ryan Paro, your commentator for tonight, with a continuation of your Makabansa Basketball League. And this referee here, the technical head Harry Santos, they just came from Phil Oil, the Plain Thai Facilitator, the continuation of the Phil Oil Preseason Cup there. But first, we would like to take, of course, the following sponsors of your Makabansa Basketball League, presented by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power. And also would like to thank the other sponsors of this MBL Season 3 First Pacific, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, and Smart Communications. Also, don't forget to like and share our new Facebook page of the Makabansa Basketball League. It will be the Makabansa Inc. Don't forget Makabansa Inc. Like, share, and follow that Facebook page. That will be our new official page of Makabansa Basketball League. Also, we're streamed live at pulsup.com. Your game, your community. Good evening, folks. My name is Ryan Paro. Chen. What are 5 of the floors for PLDT? Ake Gutierrez also there. Of course, PLDT head coach by Bong Ramena, and for Meralco Linemen, head coach by Patrick Fan. These are the 2 MVP franchises that are really productive. Of course, PLDT in telecommunications and Meralco in power. 3-point bomb. Oh, explosion! Now, at this point in time, once we finish these 2 teams in team standings, in the course of this broadcast, I'll explain to you the play-in tournament. We'll have some revisions of the format that I explained to you a couple of days ago. Later, once we have the dead ball situation, I'll explain to you in full details. In the meantime, Meralco possession. There's a pick provided by Pulme. There's a drive, Mahili. It's picked by Pulme. Shot clock at 6. Post up move. There's a double team. Ball is loose. To the shot clock. 3-pointer for Mahili. No. Magtoto offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock for Meralco. Low post play from Pulme. Sizing up the hook. It's good. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Here's a 3-point. No, it's not going to be a 3-pointer. Instead, PLDT will have its half-court offense in full. Inside. And basket counts. Now, listen very carefully, because right now I'm going to explain to you what will be the format for our play-in tournament. This play-in tournament will start on Monday, May 26. So what will happen on May 26? These last 6 teams, except for the top seed, the ranks number 2 and ranks number 7, at the end of the classification phase, they will face each other in their respective groups. Now, the ranks 2 and to the 7 of that group will play on the cross bracket knockout phase, with winners advancing to the quarterfinals. So the team, the rank number 1, let's say for example in this particular bracket, I think one of the teams that are undefeated is DNR Warriors, so that will be number 1. And on the other bracket, the other team that is number 1 is OP, Office of the President. So both of these teams will be ranked number 1. Now, what will happen on rank number 2 and number 7 is that they will play for this cross knockout bracket of the play-in tournament. This is what will happen. In game number 1 on Monday, the rank number 2 of the bracket B will be facing rank number 7 on bracket A. The game 2 of that on Monday will have rank number 3 of bracket A versus rank number 6 of bracket B. In the meantime, we have a 3-point shot there for PLDT. So that will be on Monday, the one that I explained just a few seconds ago. Now, the games 3 and game 4 of the play-in will be played on Wednesday. Rank 4 of the bracket B will be playing the rank 5 of the bracket B. And it should be bracket A. Mali pa yung typo error, Meantime, we see a basket counted there for Meralco Linemen. That will be from Pullman's 3-point opportunity. So, ulitin ko, 4th of rank B will be facing rank 5 of bracket A. Now, the second game of the Wednesday play-in tournament, rank 2 of bracket A will be facing rank 7 of bracket B. And then, rank 3 of the bracket B versus rank 6 of bracket A will play on a Friday's play-in. And that will be the first game. The second game of the play-in of game 6, rank number 4 of group A, and then number 5 of group B. Ayan. Now, a week after that, it will be back on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We will have the crossover quarterfinals. All right. So those winners of the bracket. I'm sorry. It will be the quarterfinal group 1. The winner of that play-in tournament in groups 1 will be facing the winners of group 2, and so on and so forth. So, ang focus muna natin mga ka-MBL, si Filipe Chat, importante po sa bawat panalo at sa bawat talo ng team mula sa araw na ito ay malalaman natin officially, ipopost natin yan sa makabansaing Facebook page, ang official team standings. Take note, the official team standings will be posted in just a few hours after our last game, so that we will determine from that format that I just told you who will be the teams that will face in the play-in tournament. So, wag po kayo magalala mga ka-MBL, ipopost namin yan sa Facebook page. Now, let's focus on the game at hand. We have a foul, give it up. I hope that can shed light to our viewers, pero on the course of the game, we will have this updated team standings. 2:51 to go, starting first quarter. Here comes the low post play. Boyko with a fall away. Oh, good block shot by Hamilton. Straight in the face. Here's Moreno. Moreno can't drive. Moreno looking on. Cross-court pass. Here's Hamilton on the left wing. Hamilton at low post. Using his height, using his head. Goes for the turnaround. Yes, sir. Alright, PLDT calls for timeout 15-14. Stay tuned. We have more to come. We will have more discussions. This is the last day of eliminations of MBL. Two minutes and 34 seconds remaining. This is first quarter. So again, I hope that I would shed light of the format that we'll have next week for our play-in tournament. In the course of the game, this is a very important game for the two teams. One of these teams will have a better percentage, and this will be an important integral for the team standings. Play-in tournament is on Monday at Imaza. Razor sharp on that release from the left wing. 18-16 is a count. Here comes Pangpomer. Pangpomer, here's a low post. That's going to be what, an offensive foul? I don't think so. Right, one of the referees here is Dennis Dolik and Ralph Moreto. Both teams in penalty. Very close to encounter. We have Valderrama will inbound the course of Meralco Linemen. Shot clock at 12. Here's the drive. Oh, nice hand-up pass. What a play! What a play! That was a spectacular pass. Now, for sure, our PLDT fans does not like it. They need to have an intense full game if they want to win this one. There's going to be a slugfest. This is like a preview of the playoffs for these two clubs. One of the two successful ball clubs. For the PLDT side, they're banning the TNT Tropa Giga in the PBA, and they're looking for the very first Grand Slam in the PBA in 50 years. Here's Santos now, swinging around on the right wing. Here's the deep position. Oh, nice rejection. And now the lineman on the fast break. 3-on-2 situation. The pass to Ronquillo. 5-0 spread for the Meralco Linemen. They're now leading by 3, 21-18. Earlier, it's a 3-point lead for PLDT. And we have a wide open 3-point shot! Boy, we're seeing guns blazing in the first half. Hamilton inside. Once he's in the low post, he is unstoppable. 23-21, 2-point lead. We're down to a minute remaining in the first quarter. What has been a preview of the playoffs next week. Duran, double team. Is there a flop? I don't think so. Año Nuevo. 2 rifle shots are made on the left wing. And that's what the hot streak that PLDT needs to be able to maintain their title. Remember, last season they are the defending champions. Chen misfires from 3-point region. Here comes Meralco Linemen on the fast break. 4-on-3 break. Here's a bounce pass from the baseline. That Julius Irving move. Oh! Oh, it reminds me of Julius Irving on that particular move. Here's Chen, left wing, baseline drive against 2 defenders. Oh! He outsmarted Hamilton completely. Dead even at a 23. You can expect no less. Excitement, thrilling, nerve-wracking ball game. Game clock at 5 seconds. Last shot time for PLDT. Here's the drive by Chen, going all the way. That's too strong. 2 seconds to go. He lost it, and the buzzer sounds. Well, we are just in the first quarter. We are at the start of 23. This is what the Kamansak Basketball League is all about. As we start the second quarter, we'll pause for a wait. Carpet missing! Playoff spectacle of yung Makabansa Basketball League next week. Take note, the dates. May 26, May 28, and May 30. Just to join us, this is the last day of elimination of the Meralco and PLDT. A fitting end of the elimination round that by next week's playoffs of May 26, May 28, and May 30 will be one for the books. That's second quarter starts with this drive and a foul. It will be 2 shots for Ronquillo. Joining Ronquillo, we have Valderrama, Hamilton, Dominguez. And we have another person for Meralco also. Now for PLDT, we have Chen, Boyko. We also have Imasa. Ronquillo, and we have the other person there. So, second quarter action is underway. Coming to you live from Pasig City. My name is Ryan Pano for the continuation of your Makabansa Basketball League. 24-23, 1-point lead. Here it comes the PLDT Digitizers. Did you know the PLDT in 3 years' time in 2028 will celebrate their centennial anniversary? The country's oldest telephone company. What else out of the basket? There's a foul by Hamilton. Alright, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our new Facebook page for Makabansa Basketball League, the Makabansa Inc. Now, let me update you the team standings. These teams that we're about right now, the Meralco and the PLDT, they are situated in bracket A. So far, Meralco Linemen, this will be the last game. They have 4 wins and 1 loss record. For PLDT Digitals, they have a 3 wins and 2 loss record. So, no matter what happens, Meralco Linemen, should they win tonight, they will be at number 2. For the PLDT, should they win tonight, they will be climbing to number 3. So, the one that I explained to you a while ago will be a very important implication to the play-in tournament. So, OP, Bagong Pilipinas, and DER the Warriors are already assured or locked in at number 1. No matter what happens, they will advance outright on the quarterfinals. Now, we also stream live at our Facebook page of KOTC Leagues. This broadcast that you right now. Ooh, turnover. Here comes Moreno. Moreno the fast break. Moreno stops. Good drop pass. (26-24), 2-point lead for the linemen. Second quarter action, we approach the 8-minute mark. Here's Ramos, low post play. Ramos sizing up and getting the shot done. Second deadlock in the ball game, 26 apiece. Here comes Meralco Linemen. Of course, maayong gabi sa inyo tanan, mga kasangka. What I'll greet my girlfriend from Cebu, Sunshine Gimery. Hope to see you very soon. I love you so much. Monte Castro and Mahili will now check in. Alright, 14 seconds on the shot clock. And of course, I would like to also greet one of my few friends in the sports industry, one of the sports director of the CDSJ watching tonight. We have Coach Kiko Flores. We will see each other tomorrow in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. And of course, Amin de la Sena and other coaching staffs. They've done their job, but they lost it earlier. Earlier, I just covered 6 games as video announcer of the NDSL right there in Met Park, Pasay City. And unfortunately, traffic jams. When I got bought the car, I just made it a little late. For about 5 minutes, but nonetheless, just made it in time. Started the first and second quarter. Another basket here for the Meralco Linemen. 28-26, 2-point lead. It's going to be another blockbuster ball game. Here's the drop pass. Boyko from the wings. Low post play against Papume. Sizing up, running shot. Boyko finishes. Third standoff at 28 apiece. 7 minutes and 13 in the first half. Here comes Shaka at 12. Here's Mahile. 3-point bomb. Low explosion. Battle for the rebound. Ooh, look at that. From Pume. Using his body and using his size and using his smartness to get that defensive rebound. Boyko will be called for his second personal. Alright, 2 free throws will be awarded. Oh no, sorry, it's a non-shooting foul because that will be a loose ball foul against PLDT.
We know about fast.
We're just 7 minutes away. A lot of changes on the floor. Adjustments and readjustments, of course. The tale of two veteran coaches. Coach Bong Lavena of PLDT and Coach Patrick Fan of Meralco. Pampulme is unstoppable tonight. 9 points for Pampulme. 6 minutes and 51 to go. We are the second period. They're looking for a good ending of sorts before the playoffs begin next week. The shot there by the Digitals. Manili will bring out the floor for the red shirts. There's double screen provided between Dominguez and Pampolme. Inside pass, Dominguez. Dominguez puts it up. It's done. Second field goal for Dominguez with 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Penalty situation in effect as far as team fouls is concerned for PLDT. Only 1 team foul for Meralco, and that's a foul to give up for Meralco. Valderrama will be the culprit. Estomata checks in for Chen, and Magtoto checks in for Valderrama. Shot clock at 15 right now for PLDT for this play. Will this hampered set inbound? Looking for a cut. Looking for an opening. Still looking on. Close to a 5-second violation. Just received a fast. Estomata launches from the left wing. It's out. Mahina with the rebound. By the way, our referees for this ball game, it's Tandok, Maligaya, and Tolik. 3-pointer. It's short. Rebound. The biggest. Offensive rebound that is. From Pulme. Reverse. Oh! Is that a smart move or what? 34-28, 6-point lead. I can see it on my vantage point, Bong Rabena's seriousness on how to make a readjustment. He's really talking to assistant coach Ronaldel Del Campo. What will be the next few strategies of PLDT to get the momentum swing on them, because right now they are on a 6-point deficit. Of course, I would like to greet our bosses from Kings of the Court. Of course, the production manager of this podcast is none other than Nico Felicimo, and of course, overall in charge of production is Lian Gonzalo Legisma, and of course, our founder and CEO of KOTC Inc. is Cholo Legisma. Offensive rebound for PLDT after the miss. Fresh 14 for the white shirts. Gutierrez with a pick. Ball time away by Manili. Also, the coaching staff of PLDT, assistant coach Jeff Murillo, the hawk shot. It's out. Ooh. PLDT had missed a lot of shots, especially from that medium range. Now, Meralco, let's see if they can hit Phaeton here. They are leading by 5. Here's Manili on the right wing. There's a double team comes. You can see the defensive switch a little bit faster for PLDT, but Manili has other plans. He almost made a 3-point shot. And the Digitals brings up the ladder. Monte Castro against Valtoto. That's a marking matchup. The speed. Oh, what a pass! So, if Meralco has a brilliant pass, so as PLDT. They're now slowly weaving magics here. 34-31 is the count. Here comes Pampome, right wing. Pampome looking on. Here comes Magtoto. Right down the middle. Magtoto, clam, hammer, travels. Great defensive stance. Delovino will check in. Four minutes and 35 remaining in the second period. 34-31 is the count. Here comes Monte Castro. Checking him out on the right wing. Here's Monte Castro, top of the key area. That's a sharp angle shot, 3-pointer. But here's the offensive rebound. You can see the strength of Gutierrez out-dueling the two bigs of Meralco. You can see Coach Bong Raveva. Whenever you climb that offensive rebound, sinasabi niya sa kanyang mga kasama at sa mga bata, ganun ako nung ako'y nasa edad nyo. Pag magka-crash ng boards, hindi kami magpapatalo. Talagang makikipagpatayan kami sa rebounds. You know, Coach Bong Rabena, of course, a former UE Red Warrior, started his career there in UAAP and, of course, on the backs of the PBA, played for San Miguel Beer, transferred to Bufoods, and then in 2001, being a player of TNT Tropangiga, then as an assistant coach, and now as a team consultant. For 11 remaining, he is now part of the PLDT franchise of Sir MVP Manny V. Pacino. Hello, sir. Good evening. You know, expectantly in this championship battle, as you see the champion there. Whoa! Whoa! Look at this! Boy! Playoff action! It's playoffs! We expecting that. We see some second motions there. Bodies flying. And then historic. Yeah, there's a warning abruptly for Meralco. Warning on Magtoto for second motion. Now, going back to the story of Coach Bognabena, now his sons are now making their names in sports. Of course, Danica Rabena in volleyball, the two Rabenas, Sturdy and Kiefer, now making waves on international basketball, especially in Japan. That's how they are so proud of their sons. Oh, nice inside play. Just couldn't make the shot. He is in a good ball position to make that one for Gutierrez. Magtoto for Meralco. Only up by 2. PLDT had a mini one. There's a 5-0. It's from Pume sizing up against Gutierrez. Mano y mano. Shaka Kate. Nice up play. Banging bodies. That's going to be a foul. And Gutierrez apologizes to Coach Bong Rabena. Sana freehan ko na siya na maaga. From Pume will shoot 2 free throws right now for Meralco. First free throw is good. We have one more free throw from Hampolme. And he's inching closer to the double figures. Of course, I would like to greet some of my fellow broadcasters watching on that page. Also watching is Greg Esbel. He's one of the video announcers in Premium Volleyball League. Kevin Estrada, and of course Day Yumol, a cycling and weightlifting and also football announcer. Multitasking. Both teams in penalty. Montecastro kicks it outside. That's short on that 3-point attempt for the white shirts of PLDT. Delvino keeps it alive. Fresh 14 for the white shirts. Montecastro with a bounce pass. Ake can't deliver. 36-32. 4-point lead for the linemen of Meralco. On the left wing, that's a 3-point shot. Quickly, it's out. Delvino picks up the rebound. Accelerates the bounce pass. Ake. Magtoto was a little bit surprised, but the referee says you were caught with a foul. Magtoto needs to be sit on the bench because of 3 personal fouls. Keep in mind, folks, we are on the last day of eliminations. Later in the second game, I will again explain it willfully the format next week's for our play-in tournament. I just mentioned that a while ago at the start of this broadcast. One more free throw for Ake. He missed the first, and later on at halftime, of course, I will give you a comprehensive halftime report of the stats and also the scores, the leading scores for both teams. 36-32, we are approaching the 2-minute mark of this first semester. Manili, bounce pass from Pume. He's now the focal point of offense and defense for Meralco. Low post play from Pume. There's a double team attracting. Shaklang at 5. Here comes Manili. Jump shot from 19. That's long. And here is another PLDT digitizer fast break. Montecastro completes. And they're just now within 2. 36-34. We are approaching the 2-minute mark of the first half. Valderrama launches a 3. It's out. It's no good. It's a foul. Whoa! Ake hit in the back of his head. That's dangerous. And Ake swiftly picks himself up and he's A-OK. And the good news for both teams, they are now in penalty situation. Okay, Ake will shoot the free throws. He just shrugged up to that a little head injury after that. Of course, hello to Dave Yumel watching, and he's one of the premier venue announcers in cycling and in football. Again, you're watching Makabansa Basketball League Season 3 here at the Pasig City. We're streamed live via KOTC Leagues. Of course, Kings of the Court, our official provider, official broadcast partner of the Makabansa Basketball League. Of course, we'd like to thank the following sponsors while we are on lull. Of course, we have first Philek. Oh, sorry, Aisha. All right. While they're fixing that, let me remind you that this League of Makabansa Basketball Season 3 is presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation. By the way, the Metro Pacific Investment Corporation also supporting the recently concluded Tour of Luzon, wherein Dave Yumo, also one of the announcers there outside. Also, apart from MPIC, we have San Miguel Global Power. Also, the other sponsors includes First Philek, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, and Smart Communications. Now we have a little discussion with the two coaches and the referees. And our crew chief for our referees for tonight, Dave Baligaya, explaining graphically what happened. And they have understood what Dave's saying. So we have one more free throw. I think this is only one more free throw. One more free throw. He already made one. Of course, our resident venue announcer here, Di Santiago, making the voice of MBL. He made both free throws. It is tied at 36. Exactly 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Of course, our head of table officials is none other than Omeng Romel Omampo. He's also the head of table official of NBL Pilipinas. From Pulme with an inside four-way, can't make it. Hamilton overcooks it from 5 feet. Now the Digitizers engineering this fast break. Chant for the triple. Goal! 4 3-pointers for PLDT in the second quarter, and suddenly they are ahead by 3, 39-36. Valderrama answers back the triple of his own. All right, 1 minute and 24. Let's pause for a break. Actuation is right here at the Meralco Gymnasium in Pasig City. My name is Juan Paul doing the call for the final elimination game of your Makabansa Basketball League. PLDT and Meralco still on a 39-point stand-up. This is our 5th deadlock tonight. A minute and 17. Here it comes. The bounce pass, the Delvino baseline drive. That's too strong. Offensive rebound by Boca. Rejected from behind by Pampulme. Good anticipation and good defensive stance. Here's Manili. Brings it up court for PLDT from the corner. He will not shoot a three. He will pass it to his open teammate. 3 ball on the left wing. That's short. Hamilton cleans it up. Very animated sideline for both PLDT and Meralco. It is a rivalry of sorts. It reminds me of the old PBA days of Meralco Ginebra, or maybe Ginebra Pure Foods. Reyes inside the paint. Another stand up of 41. This is our sixth deadlock. It's a seesaw battle right now. We're down to half a minute less remaining. From Pulme, double team. He attracts it. Kick outside. Here's Manili. Shot clock at 9. It's an open three-pointer. Valderrama in and out that time. Monte Castro will play for the last shot of PLDT. Or maybe Meralco will have a chance. Now Monte Castro will choke up the clock. Pick provided by Boyko. The body shot by Monte Castro. No soak that time. But for a rebound, Meralco has it. 2 seconds, 1 second. And wisely from Pulme says that is the end of the line for the first 20 minutes of playing time. Folks, did we say blockbuster? Hey, you ain't seen nothing yet. We are tied at 41. The second half of this blockbuster game of Meralco PLDT will be brought you in just 5 minutes. This is the Bakabansa Basketball League Carpet Basic. Before we start this second half of this last day of elimination or the classification of your Makabansa Basketball League, I would just like to take note of the 14 teams that participate. No one will eliminate, but they will all play on the knockout playing tournament this coming Monday. By the way, our first half of sorts, let me get you the halftime stats for both squads of PLDT and Meralco as they are tied after the first half, 41 all. Field goal shooting for PLDT, 44%, 15 of 34. Meralco shooting better, 50%, 17 of 34. The rebound story, Meralco ahead, 22 to 18. Now another disparity here, points in the paint. Meralco with 26 and PLDT with 18. Now let's take a look at our top scorers in the first half. For PLDT, we have Chen with 11, Adriano with 9, Reyes with 6. For Meralco, we have from Pome 13, Hamilton with 9, and Valderrama with 5. Now let's check the 5 on the floor for both squads for the third quarter. For PLDT, we have Chen, Reyes, Ramos. We also have Anyo Nuevo. Oh, sorry, Monte Castro. And we also have this guy inside. That's alright, Monte Castro just scored. And we also have Amintia. Now for Meralco, we have Magtoto, Sopan. We have Malili, who almost hit a 3-point shot from Pulme. And joining with him is De La Cruz. So those are the final four for both squads. Good evening, folks. My name is Juan Para. Continuing coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League, we have a foul from the backcourt. I think we have a warning. Monte Castro was called for the warning for unsportsmanlike behavior. So we is seeing a playoff basketball played for this teams. Monte Castro right down the middle. Ooh, a technical on Monte Castro. So second time around, Monte Castro was called for a T, or technical, for unsportsmanlike behavior. So he need to be careful. In FIBA rules, for every technical foul, it will be also included as a personal foul. And Manili will take a technical free throw for Meralco. Our last game for tonight, we will have the DILG and DENR. Those are the two teams that will battle, if I'm not mistaken, tonight. Our last game of our classification phase. 44-45. Magtoto. Manili for 3. Yes. All right, 8:47. Inside play, yes. So scoring at will, it's a very important thing. A will is very super imminent if you want to win. Tied at 47. That's our 8th deadlock. That's how close this game is. Man scramble, the loose ball, won by Amit Shah. And there comes the PLDT digitizers. By the way, for those fans like me, Paro, I will be tomorrow at San Jose del Monte, Bulacan to cover 5 games of NCIAA there at the San Jose del Monte Sports College. Makita-kita tayo mga Bulacanos bukas ng umaga. Badidi brings it up court. On the right wing. The bounce pass. Baseline drive. Oh, swatted away! What a block by Chen! Monte Castro brings it up court. Zigzagging. There's a double team. Moves out and there's going to be a foul. What a defensive block there by Chen from behind. You know, Chen is a very good defensive stopper. Consistently eliminations. And he provides that again in this last day of classification. This will be just for the team standings and also the rankings for the playing tournament. Chen with a drop inside. That's too sharp. And a rebound control by Valderrama. That's a failure there for Amincha. 47 all. Time remaining 7:25. Third quarter from Pullman now. Sizing up his opponent at the free throw area. The shot clock at a 9. Low post play. There's a double team. There's a triple team. Manila goes right. Up fake. Puts it up against Monte Castro. Nails it. There's going to be a warning for Supan for picking a foul. And look at that block by Frampolme, denying access for a possible PLDT basket. Ramos not welcomed by Frampolme's hands. 7 minutes remaining in this third quarter. 49-47 now for Meralco. Provided by Reyes. Here comes the drive by Chen. Kick out pass. That's a 3 ball from the corner. That's air ball. Ramos cannot complete that inside foray, but he gets it right back. Kick out pass. Monte Castro almost wobble up. The shot clock is at 5. Monte Castro drives against 3 defenders. Off the mark from Pulme. Cleans it up. The pitch. And the catch by Valderrama. He waits for his teammates. There's a 3 white shirts trailing. Oh, he finds an open Supan. Valderrama. Eyes on the prize. Ika nga. That's a 4-point lead for Meralco. 51-47. Chen on the right wing. Reyes. Chen triple. It's no good. Reyes high at the rebound. And from Pulme was the guilty party. Great towering offensive rebound there by Reyes. And they need size at this point. Hamilton will check in. A long-time employee of Meralco. Also one of the executives. And Van Pulme will give it a rest. 51-47. Team fouls. 1 team foul for PLDT. 3 already for Meralco. Ramos inside the paint against Valderrama. Shot clock at 10. Here's Chen. Box play stripped by Manili. Fast break to auto situation. Manili can't seem to execute inside. Instead, the runaway pass to Valderrama. And suddenly Meralco unleashing slowly its third quarter storm. They are up by 6. 53-47. Spiral offense for PLDT. They need to regroup. The lob pass, kind of dangerous. Ramos, no foul there. Play continues. Reyes with the up fake. Reyes to the drive. Reyes, no escape. A little rejection there by Hamilton from behind. And Meralco has a chance to increase the lead. Valderrama, step up 3-pointer. That's short. Rebound by the Digitals. Monte Castro. Manili on top of him. Oh, nice pass. And that's a basket. He finds Ake wide open. Now Monte Castro needs to check his emotions. Remember, he already has a technical. 53-49. Manili. Tumagtoto, right wing. Shot clock at 7. Ake is on top of him. Is tripped by Monte Castro. Monte Castro can finish this one. 4-0 run for PLDT. And Coach Patrick Fan presses the timeout buzzer to somewhat stop the possible momentum. Welcome to you live again at the Meralco Gymnasium in Pasig City, continuing coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League. Now this is the placing for the play-in tournament. I will explain for the play-in tournament the format on the second game of this match. In the meantime, almost a rejection there by Boyko. Boyko gets the rebound. So unproductive offensive thrust there by Meralco after the timeout. Now PLDT has a chance to equalize the count or maybe take the lead via a 3-point bomb. Okay, looking on. Chen top of the key. Shot clock at 4. Chen jumper. It's good. We are now equalized again at 53. Our 7th deadlock. Kung di ako nagkakamali. Ang hirap bilangin yung mga deadlocks sa wala kasi tayong running stats eh. Pero meron tayong FIBA live stats pero hirap hanapin yung yung pinaka kung ilang deadlocks na. Alright, upo muna si Manili. And Nakpil checks in. Nakpil wants a clear out for the lineman of Meralco. Here's Pampulme at low post. Pampulme shopping on, looking on. Here's Hamilton with a turnaround. That's too strong. Good defensive stance there by Reyes. Rebound by Chen. Chen brings it up court for PLDT on the left wing. Pick by Onion Rebel. It's a double pick with Boyko. They're gonna use the pick rather. Here's Boyko. Shot clock, 8 seconds. Inside to Reyes, 4 on the shot clock. Leaning shot. He draws the foul. Alright, 2 free throws will be awarded for Reyes. Alright, Reyes sinks the first free throw. He is Martin Reyes, averaging 13.3 points and 6.3 rebounds. So far, he has 7 points and 4 rebounds. There will be one more free throw for Reyes as a result of a late violation by Meralco. Now, as I promised, on the last 2 minutes, I will bring you the updated team standings on both brackets, just to let you know. By the way, you're still watching the MBL Season 3 Kapit BC presented by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power. Also our sponsors, First Philec, Meralco Jet, Pacific Power, Boitis Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, and Smart Communications. Pampulme with a finger wall and one. That's brute power on Pampulme in full throttle. There's a brief rest there for Walter Castro. He's back in hard, replacing Onion Rebel. It's a little bit ineffective for Onion Rebel in this third quarter as Pampulme sinks the 3-point play opportunity. And it is now 56-54. 1 point or 2-point lead rather for Meralco Linemen. Time remaining is 2 minutes and 53. Reyes at low post. Or I should say, we'll check his number shortly. Here comes the drive by Ake. Ake puts it up off the glass. No, he gets it right back. There's going to be a foul. Foul against Meralco. So that's Duran rather. It's Duran. Penalty situation in effect. And last foul on Pampulme, only his second. That's on the act of shooting. That's why Duran will take 2 from the line. Alright. John Duran averaging 7 points and 4 rebounds per game. He's John Hurdy Duran. Just to let you know. 56-55. We are approaching the 2-minute mark of this third quarter. Nakpil inside pass. Ooh, look at that Ake. A smothering block by Ake. Delavino replacing Chen. Chen with a well-deserved rest from Pome at low post against Duran from the inbound. Low post play, backing bodies. Puts it up a medium range jumper. It's good. And from Pome, leading all scorers, Meralco has 18 points. We are approaching the 2-minute mark of this third quarter. Two and 11 to go in this third period. Nakpil has it. Pick provided by Fampulme. Fampulme against Buiko. Banging bodies, low post play. Fampulme hits the deck. And it is traveling. Good call by referee Dennis Dolik. He's off balance when he go for the low post. We're under 2 minutes remaining. Exact time is a minute and 54. 55, 58 for Meralco. Nip and tuck affair as expected. Folks, it's just a first game. Last game for tonight. The ILG versus DENR. Slow down offense for the Digitizers. They are the defending champions. Monte Carlo has it. Kick out pass. Ake, 3-pointer. It's in! Tied again at 58. Our 8th deadlock of what has been a magnificent showing for both squads on both offense and defense. At that time, Ake will be called for the foul. Only the first foul in Ake, and the third team foul for PLDT. Oscar Moreno just checked in for Meralco, and he will inbound in front of us. Nakpil against Delavino. Nakpil drill drive. Moreno from the corner, that's wide. Monte Carlo with a lob. Magtoto slightly batted away. Ake receives it. Monte Castro will challenge Hamilton to no avail. Easy rebound there by Hamilton. From Pullman on the left wing. Low post play against Buiko. There's a little flop there, but the play continues. It is a flop. Buiko will be called for the faking of foul. So both teams now had warnings on flopping. The next one will be a technical. Buiko spots. Buiko can't deliver. Rebound Delavino. Delavino has it with 43 ticks to go. Monte Castro serving the floor. Provided by Buiko. Monte Castro. Delavino left wing off the glass. He didn't hit. He didn't hit iron actually. Final 27 seconds in this third quarter. Here's Takpir. Screen and wall play. Fampulme inside, and Fampulme makes it anyway. He is a little bit winded. Baseline. Ake, hang time move. No soak that time. Final 9 seconds. 2-point lead. Moreno will challenge Buiko. Moreno scores. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Monte Castro lets him fly. Oh! Almost made it. Third quarter ends 62-15. Just a 4-point lead for Meralco Linemen. Get ready for a fireworks for this fourth quarter when NBL continues. As we get right back to the scene of action here, the Meralco Gym, we can sense that our good-sized crowd with a free admission have their eyes, ears, and all of their bodies worth of what has been a spectacular action between the two teams that are battling right now. Now let's take a look at our quarter scores. PLDT 58 points, 22 in the first, 18 second, and 17 in the third. For Meralco 62, 23 in the first, 23 in the first, 18 in the second, and 21 in the third. Fire on the floor for Meralco. We have Pampulme Magtoto, who didn't hit that shot. We also have That's Oretz Viva by Dominguez, Manili, and Moreno. For PLDT, we have Monte Castro, Ake, Ramos, Delovino, and Reyes. And my name is Ryan Pajaro, live and direct from Pasig City, continuing coverage of your MBL, our final day of classification phase. Reyes inside the paint, pays off. It's frontal assault. 64-60. A brief rest by Hamilton, and he will check in on the next dead ball situation. And I am so inspired with this. Fans, young and old, and even the kids are enjoying watching this action. Madili puts it up. That's air ball. Rebound. Look at Pampulme grappling that ball, but Pampulme is a little bit frustrated. He will be called for offensive foul. Alright, Pampulme will be called for only his third personal foul. And referee Tadok corrected himself for that. And Hamilton replaced Pampulme just to cool his heels. And he will be back on the very important part of the game, probably at the 5-minute mark. The Digitizers trailing by 4. But notwithstanding this lead, for sure, both of these teams are playoff ready. Look at this. Fast break from Meralco. Moreno can't deliver. Rebound controlled by Ake. Great transition defense by the Digitizers. Here's Ake right down the middle. The bounce pass. Good pass by Ake. What a find. 64-62. 2-point lead. Madili brings it up court for the lineman. Goes right, pick provided by Dominguez. Great attack to the rack by Madili. Gutsy play. 64-62. There's Delovino for the 3 ball. He fails. Rebound controlled by Hamilton. Quickly, the lineman on a break. It will be a foul on Monte Castro to stop that pass break attempt. You know, when Bong Rebana is signaling the table officials basket timeout, one player I saw na sumikaw, itong si Moreno, he yelled, mag-foul kayo para hindi mag-basket timeout si coach. Mag-foul kayo. That's a smart thing. You know, body language between the coach and the players, very important, huh? And even just the whistle or yung sipol. I remember Phil Jackson doing that for the Bulls. 7:39 to play. 66-62 is a 4-point lead for Meralco. It's a nip and tuck close fourth ball game. Dominguez with a drive. That's a foul. That's a foul. Costly foul for PLDT. So si Ramos ay nakakuha po ng pangatlong personal foul. At ito ang pagkakataon natin na pasalamatan ng sponsors na makabansa basketballing. Hatid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation at ng San Miguel Global Power. At maraming salamat din sa iba pang sponsors like First Fillet, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation at Smart Communications. Muli ako po ang inyong lingkod na si Ryan Pajaro, ang commentator. Dominguez free throw, hindi pumasok. 67-62. Kapit bisig mga ka-MBL. This is gonna be a great ball game. Here comes Monte Castro. Drives. Kick out. 3-pointer. Kung papasok, hindi. Battle for the rebound. Hamilton has it. Hamilton says, dahan-dahan muna tayo. Let's slow it down. Here comes Manili. Top of the key, provided by Dominguez. Goes right. Good defensive stance by Chen. Magandang agaw ni Chen. Monte Castro will wait his teammates, and we have a foul away from the play by Dominguez. Unang foul pa lamang yan ni Dominguez. Alright, Coach Bong Labena presses the timeout buzzer. 67-62, Meralco. With 6 minutes and 59 seconds left, it is my privilege and honor to cover these games for you for the Bakabansa Basketball League Season 3. And we're now to the last day of our classification round. PLDT versus Meralco. Marquee matchup. Boyko, top of the key. Binigay kay Chen. 9 to shoot. Chen. Boyko with a steal. And there's a foul on Hamilton. And Hamilton just shrug it off and sigh. He was caught with a foul. So Hamilton with his fourth personal foul. Alright, we have a warning for the Meralco bench for the improper decorum. Our good chief of referees there is Dave Maligaya, an NCAA referee. First free throw is a hit for Boyko. And for Ira Boyko for tonight, he has 3 points, but is averaging 9 rebounds and 9 points and 4.3 rebounds. Make that 4. He's now had 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for Ira Boyko. So, will it be the digitizers night, or the linemen will take this win, all-important win? Magtoto. Bounce pass to Valderrama. Fall away is short. Chen controls the ball. The pass by Monte Castro to Delovino. Take a freight train to the hole. And the digitizers are within 1, 66-67. A hand check by Chen. And PLDT is not yet in the penalty. After a brief rest from Pulme, replacing Dominguez. So we are good. 6 minutes and 5 to go in this carjack game. So folks, so always keep your heart ready. Picked there by Pampulme. At low post, Pampulme using his size. There's a double team. Great swarming defense. As a result, a hell ball. PLDT will get the possession arrow. You know, in FIBA rules, whenever there is a held ball, it will be a possession arrow. So you will be only jump once only at the start of the game, and the rest will be all ball possessions. Not unlike before, for every held ball, there's a jump, either on the center court or maybe in the front court. So maybe the reason the logic behind this is to fasten the game, and so far we're seeing a fast quality game for both teams. Chen, Monte Castro, Buico on the left wing, low post play, here it comes. Reyes with a hook, that's too strong, rebound from Pulme. From Pulme has a total of 8 rebounds, he's closing with a double-double, he stopped scoring tonight with 20. Valderrama with a cross, can't pass to Hamilton and he travels. Now let me take you to these possible scenarios at this stage of the game. Should Meralco wins PLDT, what will happen is Meralco will be the number 2 seed, PLDT will be the number 4 seed. And if PLDT beats Meralco, it will be a 3-way tie between Meralco, PNP, Peacekeepers, and PLDT. Now, it will be on the point differential system to determine who will be seeding for the 3 teams coming to the playing tournament on Monday. Now, on the second game, we will have that scenarios. We will reserve that. But first, let's concentrate in this first game. The scenario for the second game, I will explain to you that once we have the DILG DENR toss-up. But for the meantime, I will let you know that Meralco is running at number 3. PLDT is at number 4. Should they win, PLDT will remain at number 4 and Meralco will be at number 2. They will maungusan sila yung isang team. I think it's an AFP Cavaliers kasi tinalo ng Meralco ang AFP Cavaliers by the win over the Adrol. Actually, that's the only loss of AFP. Look at that pass. Buico misses the shot. Monte Castro, that a little frustration that his teammate didn't execute that play well. Look at that pump fake by Valderrama. Nothing but net from 3-point territory. A 4-point Meralco lead. 70-66. Reyes at low post. Reyes couldn't execute the plan, but Buico says, on the second serving, I will take over. So Buico now getting hands full for this matchup. Buico will try to complete a 3-point play opportunity. So far, Buico has collected 4 points and 4 rebounds, or maybe 6. But he misses that potential 3-point play opportunity. We're coming down to 4 minutes and 12. 70-68. Meralco, the pass by Valderrama almost broke it up, and he lost the handle. Four minutes remaining. Point of possession right now for PLDT, and they wasted that opportunity with a turnover. This lull will be a turning point on either team. Stay tuned. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at ganoon din sa mga taga-Sugbo. Maayong gabi kanyo tanan. Pinapanood niyo po ang Makabansa Basketball. Siyempre batiin ko ang aking girlfriend from Cebu, Sunshine Gimori. Mahal na mahal kita. Hopefully I could see you very soon in 2 months. Crucial encounter, 70 to 68. I already explained to you what will be the scenario if Meralco or PLDT wins. Now let's see what will be the end result of this gigantic match, because I can foresee that these two teams will battle in the later seedings. Probably might be in the quarters, semis, or finals, whatever. Let's see what fate will come, rather. The spin by Monte Castro. It is a failure by Monte Castro, and we have a foul. Three and 31. PLDT 68, Meralco 70. Almost a turnover from the backcourt. They just crossed the 8-second line, and Manili have this crucial possession on their hands. Valderrama working on shot clock at 8. Manili drive. Whoa! You see the physical encounter, physical confrontation, and both teams in penalty. So the free throws will be a big factor in this close match like this. And in this progress, I will. Oh, look at this! Is it a technical? Hold on. Wait a minute. Another technical spotted by Dave Maligaya. Let us check it out. Chen was called for a team for pointing an accusing finger against Dave Maligaya and needs to check his emotions. So let me run you down who are the persons who have technicals. Apart from Chen, we have already Monte Castro earlier. This is a very emotional game. Our technical head Harry Santos taking notes. Our crew chief Dave Maligaya is talking to Coach Bong Ravena, explaining what had transpired to that pointing and accusing finger of a technical nature that was slapped against Chen again for that. Now, as I am currently discussing while this is happening, I will graphically also explain to you how important free throws in this stretch. So far, as of the moment, Malili and the rest of Meralco, as he misses that free throw, they only shoot 66%, 8 of 12. It's now going to be 8 of 13. But worse for PLDT, they already missed 8 free throws. They're 10 of 18. Now, Fampulme is the leading scorer, all scorers for this match. He already has 20 points and 8 rebounds. And Meralco continues to soar on the free throw line like a sore eyes. Ang sakit talaga sa mata. This free throw stats that we have. One more for Pampulme. 21 points. 71 to 68. That's Mark Pampulme, folks. Here's Monte Castro. PLDT trailing by 3. Just a possession. Look at that jousting for position, and Hamilton was the culprit. And Hamilton cannot believe it. So Hamilton has 4. Who else? We have a lot of persons in foul trouble already. And also Pampulme, I don't know if Pampulme kung meron siyang 4 personal fouls, but Boyko will be tested. Oh boy. PLDT is now 10 of 19. 9 missed free throws by the Digitals in this last classification game. He missed both. Magtoto trapped. Hamilton on the right wing. Brings it up. Mahili from Fampulme. A pick by Fampulme. Mahili puts it up off the glass. The lead is 5 for the Linemen. 73-68. We are approaching the twilight zone. Another carjack game coined by the late Pingoy Pengson. 3-point shot by Aki. If there's one shot that can instantly change the complexion of the game, that is a 3-point shot. Just like that, it is a 2-point ball game. 73-71. 2 minutes and 9. Here's Magtoto. Drop pass. Pampulme with a hook. He did not deliver. Chen with the last 2 minute sound. This brought you by Meralco Linemen Bukas. Chen, his frontal assault almost taken away. He failed. 2-point lead. Here's Valderrama. Could not set it up at 3. Mahili for 3. It rattles out. It rattles out. Oh, heartbreaker of a miss there. Monte Castro. Here's Chen. A minute and a half. Chen drives. It's a foul. It will be 2 free throws. Now, in this scenario, let me remind you. Alright, Magtoto bows out of the game with 5 fouls. Now, if Meralco again beats the PLDT, they have a 2-point lead. Meralco will be the number 2 seed. PLDT is the number 4 seed. Now, on the other way around, if PLDT beats Meralco, it will be a 3-way tie between Meralco, PNP, and PLDT. Point differential system will be used to determine the seeding, and we will update you that before our play-in tournament this Monday. We will announce it on our Facebook page, the new Facebook page of Makabansa Basketball League, which is Makabansa Inc. 2 free throws for Chen. I can't believe it. I can't believe that both teams are struggling on the free throw area. 10 of 21 for the Digitizers. 10 of 21. 2-point game. Maybe spot again. Boy, that's pressure. 73-71. Low post play. Here's Pampulme. Double team. Kick out pass to Nakpil. From the corner. Here's Malili. Open shot, Valderrama. This is for the 3 ball. Gets straight away 3. No, rebound. Monte Castro. Chen. 2-on-1 fast break. Chen will drive. He will chance. Block! What a block by Valderrama. 50 seconds remaining. We're not gonna take a break. I'm gonna explain everything. Listen, the score. Meralco 73. PLDT 71. The time 50.19. Once again, in this last classification phase, if Meralco will beat PLDT tonight, they will be the number 2 seed on bracket A. The LDT will drop down to the number 4 seed. Later in the second game, I will update you about the team standings. Now, on the other way around, if PLDT will beat Meralco, there will be a 3-way tie. I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of them will be 4-2 yata, kung di ako nagkakamali. 3-way tie between Meralco, PNP, and PLDT. Point differential system will be used. Now, Coach Bong Ravera has 1 more timeout remaining. Meralco has 2 more. Both teams in penalty. Again, let me reiterate time and again. Free throws for both teams are awful. Why? Meralco currently shooting 45%. or PLDT shooting 45%. Meralco 60%. Join us on the next 50 seconds as we unfold another carjack game. Inbound for Meralco. Hamilton from the base. The referee is counting. They receive the pass. 45 seconds. The shot clock is at 10. Here's the drive. The hang time move. No. Rebound. Monte Castro. 35 seconds. 71 to 73. Chen open for three. Good! Just like that, the winds have changed. You know, remember the song by Scorpions? Hey, things in the region on the moment of the holy night. Something like that. A wind of change. The wind of convergence. The wind of digitizers. Just like that, the 3-point bomb suddenly. They take the driver's seat 74-73. Both teams had one more timeouts remaining. Take note. PLDT has one more timeout. Meralco has one more timeout. This is just the first game. We will have the second game here. 74-73 PLDT. Let's see if Meralco can execute this plan. All important play for the linemen. Also representing the Meralco Bulls of the PBA. For PLDT, they representing TNT Tropang Quebra. They are so inspired of the winning run of TNT, and they're hoping by July that the PLDT franchise of the PBA will have its grand slam. They have one more timeout left. Both teams have one more timeout. Now Meralco will inbound on the backcourt. The referees are talking to our technical head, Harry Santos. Now serious business. Meralco needs a field goal here. 30 seconds. 30.14 hundredths of the second. Pressure from PLDT from the backcourt. Valderrama inbounds from the baseline. Here's Manili on this 94 feet area. Crosses the 8-second line. Pampulme has it. Now to Manili. Valderrama on the right wing. There's a switch. Here comes Hamilton at low post. Hamilton forces his way. No good. There's rebounds. Hamilton fouls out of the game. That's it. That's it for Hamilton. He fouls out of the game. Hamilton bows out of the game with 5 fouls. Meralco did not execute the play, but all is not lost. They have one more timeout remaining, and Reyes can seal it for PLDT. The scenario looms. He missed the first free throw. Should PLDT wins, it will be a 3-3 tie. Now, Meralco has one more timeout. Should he make the second free throw, it will be a timeout for Meralco. And we will have a lot of explanations from here. Here's for the free throw. Miss! Rebound! PLDT secures it. PLDT choose not to call a timeout. They're leading. All they need to do is take care of the basketball and let Meralco foul. Or Meralco can steal it. Let's see. Inbound, Monte Castro. Here's Chen. Chen to Miley. 10 seconds. 4 on offense. They're leading by 1. They need to foul. I want to say what Grant Napier, former broadcaster of Kings, if you don't like that, you don't like NBL basketball. Another miss by Chen. A sigh of relief by Meralco. Remember, Meralco has one more timeout. Should Chen makes, it will be an instant timeout. They're gonna inbound on the front court. If a miss and Meralco gets the rebound, it will be a full court offense. He makes it. It will be wala naman timeout Meralco? Wala ng timeout. So ibig sabihin, full court ito. 75-73. Final 8 seconds. Important play. I need to stand here. Here's the inbound. Manila has it against Ake. 5 seconds to play. Manila quickly. It's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul. Boyko. Both in penalty. It's a foul. Now, if Manili will make both, this game will be a deadlock at 75. But the big but is if and when he made both. Let's see. Pressure for Manili. He has 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. 4.56 seconds. 75-73 PLDT. One more shot. Manili. He missed the second. Rebound. Pamuna. Back. Pamuna lets it play. No. Game over. They did the best. Survived. They survived! I repeat! They survived! The final score is 75-73 for PLDT. Now the scenario meaning that the PLDT have tied Meralco and PNP Peacekeepers with a 4-win, 2-loss record. All of these 3 teams have 4 wins and 2-loss record, and it will be determined on the point differentiation, and we will announce that Monday morning on the Facebook page of the Makabansa Basketball League, the final results of the 3 teams of point differentiation. Remember, PLDT 4-2, Meralco 4-2, PNP 4-2. Point differentiation will announce on Monday. So, let me take a sigh deep of breath. Because for the final day of our elimination on the classification phase, the LG versus DNR. This is just the first half. The second half of this broadcast of the Makabansa Basketball will come to you after this. So, mga Makabansa, kapit bisik!